Some 400 nuclear reactors like this, dotted over the world, provide 16% of the world's electricity. The OECD's Nuclear Energy Agency, or NEA, says we could and should double that percentage by the middle of the century.
Nuclear energy is, in comparison with natural gas, for example, very cheap today, because once the barrel of oil is at $45, nuclear energy is very, very competitive, and also because the uranium resources are in countries very different from where the fossil fuels are. The main producers of uranium are Canada and Australia.
And generating electricity from nuclear power only produces tiny quantities of CO2, the gas most experts believe causes global warming. When the British Prime Minister Margaret Thatcher promoted nuclear energy as a green alternative to coal, that seemed like a bad joke after the Chernobyl disaster. It doesn't now. Not that the NEA ever believed the catastrophe in Ukraine should be held against the nuclear industry in general.
That catastrophe took place in a system which had nothing to do with the OECD countries. It was not a democratic system, and the safety criteria were very different. That reactor would have never been accepted by the Western world.
And what about 3 Mile Island? Same accident, says the NEA, but proper safety meant radioactivity was kept within the containment building. As for radioactive waste, the NEA says burying it safely is technologically straightforward, even if it can stay toxic for hundreds of thousands of years. For the NEA, the future of nuclear power is bright. In 30 years, the first fast breeder reactors will come online. They'll be able to recycle spent fuel using much less uranium and generating much less waste. A few years ago, some countries like Germany and Sweden were looking for an end to the nuclear era. At the OECD, they believe this is just the beginning. John Lawrenson, OECD TV, Paris.